Morning world, and welcome to the last day of January. Everybody comfy and cozy in there? Yep, they're all happy. Right, where is she? I know you're going to ask me about her, so we may as well just get that out the way, and then we know where we are. You behave yourself, you. There she is, little 195, still, oh. Yeah, good stretch. And mum. So yeah, little 195 is doing great. So I think she's back up to speed now. I no longer have any real concerns about her. So thank you all for the messages. Still getting messages saying, oh, you can call her this and you can call her that, and I'm still not going to call her Lucky. So, all right, so here's what I will do. If we're going to call her a name, which we can. Having daughters and growing up with this thing, there's a certain film, cartoon film, called Frozen. And in that film, there's a couple of fairly prominent female characters. So I would consider one or other of the names of those prominent female characters. So if you guys want to, I'm not going to say put a vote in it, but if you want to put a suggestion in the box below on which one of the two female characters you want, then maybe we'll give her one of those names. I just think the theme tune of the film Frozen, because she got chilled, is apt, and maybe that'll just help us remember her story. If you stay with the channel and the farm and you follow her on for the next couple of years, yeah. So what are we going to call her? So what are those two names? That's the choices. Okay, on another quick note, I would just like to give another YouTuber a plug. I don't do it very often, only occasionally. I'll give someone else a plug, but this young woman, I only came across her a couple of weeks ago actually, when I was watching one of Joe Seals' videos, and her name is Charlotte. So if you go online and find Charlotte Ashley Farm, just go and find her. I'll see if I could put a link up there or in the box below. Go and find her. I've been kind of binge watching her stuff. Now, I don't get a lot of time to watch other people's videos. I don't get to watch all of Richard Corlock's videos. I don't get to watch all of Tom Pemberton's videos. I don't get to watch all of Ollie Bloggs' videos. But yeah, I found myself binge watching Charlotte. She's really, really entertaining, and she really, really loves her animals. So I think she's going to be a great ambassador for agriculture in YouTube land. I can see her channel leapfrogging mine in no time at all. I think she's going to be really popular. I think we're going to see an awful lot more of her. Charlotte, more power to your elbow. You're doing a great job. Really enjoy your stuff. Yeah, and I think if I can give you 100 subscribers to boost you up, well and good. Well done, thank you. Right, come on you. There's a bit of moisture in the air. Just a few spots come in, which I don't really want because I've got to go and wander around a really overgrown allotment now. So I got to go and look at a job, Beverston, not far from here, literally 8 miles. Actually, I'm a tad early. Yeah, I might go now anyway. It's an overgrown allotment. It's quite a third of an acre perhaps. Can't really tell because it is that overgrown. I can't really get the dimensions of this thing. Anyway, the owners, I think it's jointly owned by a few different people, they want it cleared. And that's kind of okay. That's the sort of thing we can do, but the problem is it's not just vegetation. It's an allotment. There is plastic pipes, flower pots. There's even a plastic shed in there, like garden shed, wooden sheds. There's loads of stuff. So we're just going to go and meet the nice man from Savills, who's in charge of getting this job done, and find out the remit of actually what they want. Do they want it just ground level, or do they want to pull out all the water pipes, all the posts, or the fencing? Do they want us to get rid of all the plastic? Which is going to be a little bit of an issue because they want a price to do it, and it's a jungle, and I don't know how much is in there. And it's one of those things where you don't want to overprice it because you want the job, but you don't want to underprice it and find out you've got to get in 3 or 4 skips extra because of all the stuff that's hidden in there that we never saw. So yeah, this is one of those interesting jobs where, yeah, it's got to be on the ball with it a bit. So right, so we're going to go Beverston and look at this job. There's nothing urgent that wants doing in the farm. I did it all yesterday afternoon, so all the bedding was done yesterday afternoon. The feeding, they've all got plenty of grub in there. Water's all right. Everything in there is happy and contented for a minute. So there's nothing to rush at down there. I don't want it to rain. I want to do some fencing. I want to put the post rammer on and bang some posts in. But I want the ground to dry up a bit. It's just a bit wet out there. And if I go out there with a tractor, especially with post bashing, there's an awful lot of wiggling and backwards and forwards and stuff like that. It doesn't take long to chew the ground up if it's a bit wet. I don't want to do that. Right, okay, let's get on our way. There's a red kite. And there's the job. Right. Not quite sure I'm going to break into there yet. So, unfortunately, we've only got one access, which is rather narrow. All right for a Land Rover, maybe a tractor-ish. But yeah, we got to try and get into there and clear that lot out. As you can see, this is going to take a bit of time, and old nets, posts, lots and lots of plastic flower pots, irrigation pipe, more net. Might find a job for that. Plastic shed. More plant pots. I reckon I got a skip at least of just plant pots. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. Right, I'll go back to the car. I got to meet the nice man from Savills. We're gonna have a wander in here. I won't bring the camera for that, and we'll see if we can work out how we're gonna tackle this. I think access is gonna be the biggest problem, because that's it. Right, so the car says it's 11 degrees centigrade out there. My fingers and toes say it's actually 3 degrees centigrade out there, because the little bit of breeze has definitely added the wind chill. Okay, so met with the owner's agent and the manager of the place where we've been, and we've come up with a plan A. There is a plan B as well, and maybe even a plan C, but right now we're going to concentrate on plan A, which is to take down and remove all the goat willows. Now we haven't got much time to do this in. We've only literally got a couple of weeks, because bird nesting is rapidly approaching, and that area of overgrown vegetation is going to be an absolute haven for small bird nesting. So we need to get in there and do all the larger stuff ASAP. So I basically told him it's probably going to take us 2 days to do it, and I got to go and work out some numbers for that, because they want us to take most of the material away if we can. So it's because of the access that's going to complicate things. And also we can only go in there with a Land Rover, which only gives me a small capacity as far as removal of waste is concerned. So I've got to go and work it all out. Yeah, maybe we'll be back there in a few weeks. Just get in there and take out the go. So not taking any plastic, no rubbish, none of this lower understory vegetation. That's all staying in there for the time being. Literally just the bigger stuff, the goat willows. The reason for that being is goat willows are just, if we leave them, it's just storing up a problem. Any of you Arbs out there, or anybody who knows about trees, will know that Salix caprea, its habits, its strategies, and stuff like that, it literally is, in a place like that, it's just storing up a future problem. So let's deal with that problem now, mitigate that one, get that out of the way, and then look at the rest of it. So I don't know what the plans are for allotments. I don't know if it's going to turn it back into allotments or what it is, but it's kind of, it can't be left like it is, because it's just going to get worse and worse, and end up costing more and more to put right. So anyway, off home now. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, just as much as anything else, something to warm my hands on, and then we are going to go and do some stuff.